navigate their digital transformation journey by leveraging the capabilities of SAP S/4HANA Cloud guided by TechOrbit's expert. Now, I would like to introduce speakers of today's webinar, Dhanesh Indore sir, who is Managing Director and CEO at TechOrbit Solution. Dhanesh sir brings a wealth of experience to TechOrbit. Under his leadership, the company has achieved remarkable milestones. We have Shrikant sir here, who is leading the SAP practice at TechOrbit. Shrikant sir is an accomplished SAP solution architect who ensures seamless technical design and implementation of SAP S/4HANA Cloud solutions. Together, they will share invaluable insights on how TechOrbit supports digital transformation from strategy through execution. Now, uh, yes, I'll give you a brief about TechOrbit and then we will hand over the session to Shrikant sir. So, talking about TechOrbit, TechOrbit was established in 2020 and we are headquartered in Pune. TechOrbit has rapidly emerged as a trusted digital transformation partner within the SAP customer ecosystem. With a dynamic team of 250 professionals, we specialize in delivering comprehensive SAP and OpenText solutions. We are SAP Gold partners for delivering high quality SAP services and OpenText Silver partners for demonstrating expertise in OpenText services. Our commitment to excellence is reflected in our successful execution of over 150 plus projects sorry, across diverse industries and geographies. Notably, we have delivered more than 10 Grow with SAP public cloud implementations, showcasing our expertise in cloud-based ERP solutions. Our clientele includes esteemed organizations such as Bharat Electronic, UPL, and Coca-Cola, all of whom serve as references to our consistent delivery and ongoing collaborations. TechOrbit's dedication to quality is underscored by our CMMI Level 5 certifications. Our team, I would request everyone to be on mute, please. Thank you. Our team comprises certified SAP and OpenText consultants who ensure that our engagement extend beyond the go live phase, providing continuous support to maximize value realization. Our major focus area includes Rise with SAP, facilitating business transformation with SAP's comprehensive offering, Grow with SAP, supporting rapid adoption of SAP S/4HANA Cloud for mid-sized companies. We also focus on SAP's other line of businesses like Success Factors, Ariba, Customer Experience, Business Technology Platform, AI Joule, SAP Analytical Cloud, and Business Data Cloud. And we focus on OpenText solutions such as Vim, Enterprise Content Management, ECM, Documentum, and other OpenText services as well. Our integrated approach ensures that we provide most of the SAP and OpenText services, enabling our clients to achieve seamless digital transformation. So on the screen, you can see our service and reseller partners. We are gold partners with SAP and we are silver partner with OpenText. Along with these are the major focus. And other than that, we are Microsoft Gold partners. We are partnered with AWS, Salesforce, Cisco. We are partners with Google, and we are partnered with eMudra, Exelon, Dell, and others. And now I would like to hand over this session to Shrikant sir. Shrikant sir, over to you.
Thank you, Puri. I hope my screen is visible and I'm audible to all of you, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first of all, I would like to thanks to all of you who have joined for this webinar, and you all are welcome by TechOrbit Group Solutions Private Limited. We are here as Purvi explained about our journey so far, and we are happy that we are today working as a SAP Gold partner, which is at very younger age we did it. And the reason behind that is that a diversified experience with our MD and CEO, Mr. Danesh Indore. Uh, Almost he is having more than 20 plus years, and myself also more than 20 plus years. We are in SAP. And Danesh belongs to technical side, I belongs to functional side. So that is the combination. On that basis, we have delivered multiple engagements of the SAP, and specifically mainly in the private cloud and public cloud of the latest product of the SAP. So coming back to the SAP, I hope you all are aware that SAP is an ERP software, and basically it is used to run the enterprise resource planning and organizations seamlessly, so that end-to-end processes are integrated within the organization, and organization should get the benefit as a ROI from this investment on the SAP software and implementation. That they should take the strategic call, they should take the live monitoring, they should able to do analysis, they should able to take the efforts, they should be able to get the more outcome from the system, not just only data entry, but to take the strategic call to the organization to move organization to the next level. As a legacy, this software is more than 50 years old now. In 1972 it was started in Germany, and it is evolved from various stages with various products, various versions. Initially, it was calling as R3, then it is a ECC, then it is a S4HANA, and today it is a S4HANA Cloud. We have basically embedded best practices solutions are there as per the global practices of the particular industry sectors. Either you are following under EPC industry, manufacturing industry, retail industry, banking industry, insurance industry, defense industry, aeronautical industry, or any kind of industry sectors, pharmaceuticals, then automobile industry. SAP have best practice solutions for each industry, and we have the industry specific solutions also. It has multiple coverage across the globe. Almost in all countries it is implemented, and it is having the facilities of the localizations, like particularly India, we have our GST scenarios and taxation compliances, TDS, TCS compliances, then EV bill invoicing compliances. All these things are extensively covered for the country to country level. It is an enhanced user experience that will give you the functionality to use the software either through tablet, a laptop, mobile devices, access control on the particular task level, particular user level. This is very much open and extendable. Means suppose you want to go for any interfaces, you want to make any changes in the processes, you want to adapt your custom tailor-made solutions. So that is also available in this software. Security, compliance, and scalability, no doubt, you can go for as it is a cloud-based solution. So it is taking care everything at the system as a software solution SaaS level, and it will give you the benefit of removal of the headaches like maintenance of the infra, maintenance of the hardware, maintenance of the softwares, maintenance of the licenses, securities, then data breaches. So all these things are taken care by the SAP through this, and scalable for your expansions. You can suppose today you want to implement in one company, then tomorrow you want to go for another company. Then same thing you can extend and scalable so that it is available. It is a fastest time to innovation, means in maximum we as a TechOrbit delivered the projects in 3 months timeline to our couple of customers. So it is very excellent to acquire the solutions, acquire the users, and ensure that it is implemented successfully across the industry. We have the functionality for insight, intelligence, and automations also. So it will be ensure nowadays SAP is coming with inbuilt AI, which is called as a Jubilee tools basically. So that will be the inbuilt functionality of the SAP, which will give you the AI functionalities, and it will help to do immediate analysis, or it will act as like as a Alexa in our home, or it is a Siri in the mobile app, and it will be work like that. So this is overall about the SAP and what is it means. Coming back to the how it is managed in SAP, there are two parts. One is a technical and another is functional part. Technical part means it is a program, then database management, roles and security management. That is a part covers under the technical. And functional, it is a departments. In organizations, we have multiple departments. Like we have sales department, we have purchase department, procurement department, finance department, maintenance department, project department, then quality department, production department. So all these departments are integrated in such a way manner that with respect to the best practices solutions, so you will get end-to-end process starting from the lead generation of the company, lead from the market, to the generation of the company's trial balance. Everything will be covered under the SAP standard best practice solution, and it will fulfill your all areas, all requirements. Like if I gave the example of the make to order or make to stock scenarios, if you have get the order from the customer, like lead, then lead to convert to the inquiry, convert to quotation, quotation convert to contract, contract convert to sales order, which is nothing but the customer purchase order. And then against that we are doing the manufacturing against that order. For manufacturing, we are doing the procurement, purchase of the raw material, packaging material, spares, consumables, goods, services, and then we are making the finished product. We are selling back through the original sale order received, and then we are getting the revenue from the customer by raising the invoice, delivery challenge, packing list, and same time from the purchase side, we have the purchase requisitions which are indent, then procurement purchase orders, RFQ process, request for quotation process. So it is such a integrated like that way. You will come to know what is the status of my sale order. You will come to know what is the status of my current purchase orders. Where are we in particular project? Where are we in maintenance plan? All these things will be taken care of here in the cloud solutions. So why industries is going to the cloud, and particularly to the SAP S4HANA cloud? The number one point is security and compliance. So security and compliance, as I said, is a big headache in today's global world. So data security, then system security, software security, protection of the data from the malware functionings, and all these things headache. If we don't want to take and do the peaceful business by outsourcing as a software IT, then this is the best product where you will get all the things under this. Now, total cost of ownership, definitely you are getting your own box as a separate box where you are the owner of that particular box, and you need to use this as a browser based. Basically, the front end is a browser based nowadays. You can open in Mozilla, Firefox, or Chrome, or Microsoft Edge, or Internet Explorer, anything, so that it is easy to use and it is app based, basically access based. So that's why it is a total cost of ownership with you only. Innovations is another aspect where you will get the completely new setups, new process, new bundle solutions, which SAP is launching frequently, once, twice in a year, and you will get that additional functionality as a free of cost to your organizations. Integration and extensibility, as we discussed, that it can be help you to integrate with any software through APIs and connectivity with any other functionality which you are expecting, and extensibility in the manner to do expansion in various industries or various processes. As I said, SAP is using the global standardized process, so you will get the benefit how the processes are running across the industry. Suppose you are in project industry or EPC industry, engineering, procurement and construction industry, real estate industry, or IT industry, or manufacturing industry, automobile industry, you will get the standardized processes, what SAP has delivered and what SAP has been recommended for that. Flexibility, definitely as per the standard processes, we can flexible to do the changes in processes and do the implementation as per the organization requirement. Localizations, as I said, that it is helpful to your country specific localizations, state specific localizations, government compliance perspective localization, that is readily available tools are there, or readily available programs are available there. And trusted partner. So definitely SAP as a cloud-based service provider, and along with that, they have the trusted partners like TechOrbit and this one for implementation services and taking care of the annual AMCs and solution support to the organizations. So that is why, if we go shortly, that nowadays people want to just focus on the business activity as a owner of the business, and they are keen how I use a particular system specifically, so that my organization should go in the mode of the system centric organization, not as a people centric organization. What is the difference on that? System-centric organization means that you are become independent of the human. If any person come, run the transaction, perform the business, business will keep on continuation, keep on moving. But if we are people centric, that means people are using Excel, or people are using some other tools independently or individually or isolated manner. That organization become the people centric organizations. That means tomorrow somebody left the organization, sales department, somebody is having the monopoly there, or production having monopoly. So it has become the barrier to the organization's growth and organization's development. So that is why the people who are entrepreneur willing to go ahead for the next level in their business, they will definitely focus on that, how my organization is moving to the next level with the help of the system, and that should be the system centric organization. So that is the benefits. What that's why SAP is recommending to go to the or why organizations are recommending to go to the S4HANA Cloud product of the SAP. So transformation journey. So suppose if you want to go for implementation of the SAP, either you are a net new customer, that means you don't have any ERP right now with you, or you are currently SAP ECC customer, Business One customer, or if you are on any other ERP customer, that will be considered as a net new customer. So how we do this? There are various approaches. If it is a net new, if it is ECC, if it is a B1, ECC to next version is this cloud version is a can be technical lift and shift complete, but B1 and net new is like as a greenfield implementation basically. We call it as a greenfield brownfield implementation. Greenfield means it is from scratch completely implementation of the processes. So this is goes to particularly certain methodology or certain cycle. We call it as a SAP methodology, Activate methodology, Agile methodology, Scrum methodology, Sprint planning methodology. There are various methodologies, but nowadays mostly it is a Activate methodology. What is that Activate methodology? The first step of the methodology is assessment and planning. So before implementing of the SAP or before implementing of any ERP software, we need to do the analysis of assessment of the organization, assessment of the processes, which areas need to cover. Either it is applicable for sales, finance, controlling, projects, maintenance, production, quality, HR, then customer service. These are the areas which we identified that under through assessment and planning. So once it is done, then we have to go for product selection of the SAP. Either it is a public cloud or it is a private cloud. SAP provide two approaches. One is a private cloud and another is a public cloud. The difference is that private cloud is a tailor-made and it is like as an enterprise level software, while as a public cloud is SAP is a product which is for the SMEs or MSMEs. Basically, from that perspective, they have generated this public cloud product. So that will happen through assessment and planning. So once that is done, which product, which departments, which areas we are implementing, licenses, finalizations happen, customer commercials finalizations happen. Then we are going to the next step as a starting of the implementation journey. So in implementation journey, we will go through the fit to standard workshop. Means the implementation partner like TechOrbit will come, and along with them, there will be the consultant team. We have to finalize the business team from the business side, who are the key stakeholders of the project, because it is not a IT project, it is a business project. People just get misunderstanding that SAP implementation is a IT project. No, it is a business project, because business involvement is very much, because the business heads or department heads who are acting as a business process owner in the project during this fit to standard workshop, and there will be the core team member to assist to this business process owner from the documentation, testing perspective of all these things. So they need to ensure that they are giving all the required processes to the implementation partner, and the implementation partner also need to ensure that it is giving full-fledged solution or end-to-end solution, so that tomorrow the process should not get stuck up anywhere, and we should get the maximum ROI from the system and reporting and analysis and strategic call perspective. So that is happened through Fit to Standard workshop. It is nothing but the blueprinting process of the project implementation, and that time system identification, systems installations, configurations, customizations, that takes place, and then we go for the system setup and configuration. That is a realization phase we call as a traditional approach. Realization means we start working on the actual system. Generally, SAP comes with the 3-tier landscape. One called as a development, second called as a quality, third called as a production. So quality means testing basically. So development box is where the implementation partner, as per the agreement made here in the requirement gathering session, they do the configuration, they do the testing, and they ensure that system is ready to the quality team or to the testing team. And then we move the approach to the quality system. In quality, the business core users who are nominated for this project, they do end-to-end testing for the respective processes. Either it is called as a unit testing, system integration testing, and UAT, user acceptance testing. So unit testing means purchase department will create their purchase equation, purchase orders, GRN, stock transfer. Project department will create project, cost planning, budgeting, scheduling. Sales department will create the sale order, sales quotation, sales inquiry, delivery, dispatch. Like that way, unit testing will perform. And then we will take end-to-end scenarios. We will test during the SIT testing, and we will ensure that thoroughly process is captured and results are coming as per the expectations. And then user will do the end-to-end testing as a UAT, user acceptance testing. So once it is done, then we move all the configuration and prerequisite thing to the production server, where data migration activity will take care. So data migration means what? That the day we are going live, for example, today we are in the month of July and we are planning to implement the SAP starting from August. So August, September, October, November, December, 5 months project. And 1st January is expected to be go live of the system in production to the respective organizations. So during the transition period, because your current legacy, your current system will be going to be cut off on 31st December, and we are moving to the SAP Cloud, S4HANA Cloud in the first week of January. So that time we need to ensure that data is getting migrated properly. What is that data? Which is a transition data called as a cutover data. We are taking the approach with the opening stock, opening balances, open items like open purchase orders, open contracts, open sales orders, open production orders, open stock available, open balances available, vendor balances, customer balances. That is called as a data migration. So SAP have basically two types of data. One is called as a master data, another is called as a transaction data. Master data is nothing but the data which we are repetitively using. For example, customer masters, vendor masters, material masters, service masters. Those are the master data. And transaction data means day-to-day transactions like purchase order, sales order, projects, production orders, any open transaction data and master data will be migrated during this activity. So as a mock testing, we upload this data first to the quality server and then we upload to the production server so that user will get live data from the day first when they go for the lives of the system in first week of January. As I explained, testing and training, once the data is uploaded to the quality, users will start performing the unit testing, integration testing, user acceptance testing, and they will have to do the train to the end users, because ultimately end users are the part who are going to be enter the data into the production system. And any ERP implementation, either it is SAP or any ERP software in the market, the success of this implementation basically depends upon three factors. Number one, it is a solution which is given by the implementation partner, because we as an implementation partner, we know that what is there in the SAP box and what can be benefit to your organizations by implementing that solution. And we need to ensure that it is an end-to-end solution has been captured throughout the processes. So that is the number one, is a solution. Number two is your data, which you are preparing, because data is part of the business. Business know how many assets are there, how many equipments are there, how many material codes are there, how many customer masters are there, vendor masters are there. So that data is also very important. That data need to be prepared and upload and given to the implementation partner to upload to the system. And then it is a end user readiness. So solution, data, and end user readiness. If everything is good, but end user is not capable to enter the data, or they are not taking the change management. Change management is the biggest component in any IT project or any implementation project. For example, if we are moving from Android to Apple or Apple to iOS to the Android, we are also need to go through the change management. So such a change management is expected during this project, and there should be a specific team which need to take care of that, to give the motivation to the end users, ensure that they are get well trained and they are ready to enter the data once the production system is up. So once all things are done, ready, and we are reached in first week of January, we do the go live of the production system. That means system is live across the organizations, all departments onboarded to the SAP, and they can start their day-to-day operation transaction into the SAP system. And then your hypercare support means, suppose the project is for 6 months, 5 months implementation, and 1 month is for the hypercare. So we start the hypercare support, and then it is a continuous innovation. Means run the system so that you will start getting the data generations, you will start getting the analysis, you will start getting the calls from the system, what need to decide what was my sale for last quarter, what was my sale for the last year, last quarter. Once you are go and implemented the system over the period, you can start analyzing such a things, area wise, region wise, sales organization wise, office wise. How do we define the journey during this implementation? So as I said, three parameters: solution, data, and end user. Along with that, the implementation partner and the organization structure, how we are managing the SAP. So that is also very important factor. How many company codes are there, how many legacy codes are there, all these things we need to consider, and according to that we need to ensure that at the end of the month, business should get your process owner should get the ROIs, your process owner should get the dashboards, reports, statistics, analysis, approvals of the purchase order. Everything should be on timely basis, so then only you will get the maximum ROI from the system. So this is the how we do the transformation. This is the approach where greenfield is there. In case of ECC to migration, there is a technical approach is also there, lift and shift from the infrastructure perspective only. And when there is a net new, it is a greenfield implementation approach is there. So what are the key business benefits? So I almost explained the business benefits during our earlier discussions. So as I said, best practice means, suppose you are new to the organization, new to the system, and you are in business and you are running your business long time before on the traditional method. So how the best practice will helpful to you? For example, I'm just giving example, indent. So whenever any company do the procurement, indents are getting generated from the various department. So some people go through manual paperwork, some people go through Excel based, some people go through the different tools. So SAP recommend the best practice. How? So we have the process called as a purchase requisition in SAP. We need to create a PR, purchase requisition, either it is a material procurement or service procurement. We need to enter all the details. What is the material required? What is the delivery date required? What object is going to absorb the cost? For example, it is related to project, it is related to the department as a cost center, it is related to the maintenance order, or it is related to the production order, or it is related to the IT department, or it is related to the finance department. All these things will be captured as a best practice process. Once PR is there, then that will become the system of truth. The next step is the request for quotation. So procurement department will get the purchase requisition. In purchase requisition, we have the approval process. Approval process, we can define the authorization matrix at the organization level. For example, level 1, level 2, level 3. Suppose level 1 is up to 1 lakh rupees, level 2 is up to 10 lakh rupees, and level 3 is above 50 lakh rupees. And first level approval is department head, second level approval is CFO, third level approval is CEO, then MD. Like that way we can define the approval matrix. So this is the just as a simple example. There is a n number of examples for the best practices of the SAP. So that will get the benefit to the organizations. What is the best practice in the industry to particular process? As I said, just I give the example of the procure to pay, means purchase requisition approval, request for quotation, quotation approval, then supplier onboarding, then purchase order creation, purchase order approval process, then GRN by store. Once GRN done, then after GRN, invoice submission by the vendor, invoice process by the finance department, and then as per the aging of the invoice, payment to the supplier from the banks. So this is a procure to pay cycle. So like that way we have order to cash, procure to pay, engineering to order, then make to order, make to stock, services, retail industry solutions. Every industry solutions we have the best practices, and that will help you to run your organization smoothly on these processes. And that is a benefit of the implementation of SAP at the organization level. Enhanced user experience, as I said, that you have the role-based apps. You will open your browser, log into your ID and password. You will see only the authorized apps on your dashboard. For example, if you are from the purchase department, you will get only purchase related apps. If you are from sales department, you will get only sales related. In sales also, we can give the control on the product level. For example, there is a FMCG line, there is a automobile line, or there is a retail line. So like that way we can control the access. We have the user interface as a UI5 interfaces is there. So that will be attractive and easy and user friendly tool will be available to you. Earlier traditional approach was there. There's a transaction codes were there in SAP. Now SAP comes up with the Fury app based, like it is a apps in our mobile screen. Same way you will have the apps. Then insight, intelligence, and automation. As I said, insight means you will get the real-time analysis from the system. Then machine learning is there as an intelligence. AML tools are there from the SAP, which will help you to the generate the internal records and system details. RPA, robotic process automation. That is a latest tool. RPA is helpful you to do the automation in the processes instead of doing data entry or manual operation by the person. It is can be used this as a automation to you. Then agile modular cloud. So this is completely cloud based, and it is pre-built integrations are there with the SAP and non-SAP. Like we have GSP partners, we have e-way bill invoicing partners, we have TDS, then TAN, NSC portals. All these things are agile so that it can be implemented easily. Continuous innovation, that will be no doubt from the innovation and improvement of the processes. And as I said, SAP comes up with yearly twice upgrades so that you will get the latest patch, latest functionality inbuilt from the SAP side on the product. Security, compliance, and scalability, no doubt, as I said earlier also, that will give you the benefit of the enhancing and scalable approach for growing the organizations with the system as it is in the same box. Openness and extensibility, it is an open tool to interface with any of your CRM. For example, Salesforce is there, Zoho is there, CRM tools that can be interfaced with SAP as a ERP. Then if you have the procurement dashboards, or if you are purchasing any tools are there, quality dashboards are there. So that is available. Your production lines, your PLCs are there. So that can be interfaced so that production data will be captured into the SAP. Then enabling sustainable enterprise, that means it is an integrating of the data end-to-end perspective, business process point of view. Suppose, for example, your sales is using the CRM tool on the field to generate the leads and opportunities. So that will be integrated in such a way that sales order will be triggered to the SAP system. Or if your customer service role is there, your people are going on site for equipment customers, equipment services. So that also we can track it. Like that way, it is all way flexible, all way it is easily scalable and extendable. So these are the few success stories where TechOrbit did the implementations, and we have successfully delivered the projects within the short span of time. We are having industrial manufacturing as a Saraswati Plastotech. We implemented the SAP Public Cloud Grow with SAP. Grow with SAP is a terminology for the SAP Public Cloud. Rise with SAP is a terminology for the SAP Private Cloud. Then in automobile industry, Marathoda Auto Component, we have implemented Grow with SAP within 5 months. This Saraswati was the within 3.5 months. Platinum Bitcoin is a real estate and construction where we did within 3 months the project delivery. Saraswati Agrochemical, this is the agrochemical industry. We did within the 5 months implementation of the SAP Public Cloud. Isar Oil and UK-based company, Stanlow Terminals, we did within 4 months Grow with SAP. Then Aeronautical Defense Development Agency, that is a BEL, as per we told. So it is a government project where we delivered the private cloud within the 4 months as a go live. Hodic Vibration Industrial Manufacturing sector, within 4 months we did the Grow. Then Indus International in Dubai, we delivered they are also in industrial manufacturing automotive sector. Within 4 months we delivered the project. Then GNI Excel Limited as an automotive industry, there also we delivered the Grow within 4 months. Premium Transmission, that is also Grow with SAP within 5 months. And Nissan Bharat Rasayan Limited, it is chemical industry. So we have the mixed kind of culture. Manufacturing industries are there, EPC industry sectors are there, real estate industry sectors are there, construction industry sectors are there, infra industry sectors are there. So we have delivered in multiple verticals of the industry sectors, and within a short span of time we have delivered the successful project and we have successful stories. And we are happy that all customers are still associated with us for their support and for their activities. So this is the brief about the SAP. What is SAP? How it is helpful to the organizations? How it is getting implemented at your organization? And what is the timeline, duration? What industry sectors can be covered? What departments can be covered? What processes can be covered? That all overall approach and how you want to go ahead for the further steps. So then Parvi and our sales team is there, which can be available for all of you to take care. So over to you, Parvi, from the client perspective and remaining slides
Yes,
perspective.
so yes, I'll take this part. We have different customers here. We have Indus Air, which is an automotive customer. We have done Grow with SAP, which sir already explained, which sir has already shown you in the previous slide. Nissan, Isar, Saraswati Plastotech, Bharat Electronics. We have done S for HANA Private Edition, AgriSoil Organics. It is agribusiness, and we have done ECC implementation here. Rajvardhan Foods, Redico Khetang, MPS Interactive, Valvoline. We have done BTP implementation here. We have Yashri Nilesh Silks, which is consumer product textile industry. We have done BTP implementation here. And we have Kalyani Forge. Kalyani Forge is industrial manufacturing based out of Pune. We have done here migration roadmap ECC to S4 HANA. Kasturi Developers, which is a famous real estate company based out of Pune. We have done here SAP S4 HANA to Rise with SAP. We have Kempegoda International Airport, which is in Bangalore. We have done PS module implementation here. We have Woghart, 1111 systems and other customers. So we have provided AMS support or other module support in all the other customers. Other than that, we have Platinum Buildcon Marathwada for Grow with SAP S4 HANA implementation. And we have Yazaki. There we have provided AMS for SAP S4 HANA. So we have, you can see here, we have customer based out of India and out of India from different industries. So pretty much I have covered from my side, and over to the audience now. So we are open for question and answer round. We have already one question in the chat, I guess. Yes. It's for Shrikant sir. Can you show a comparison between ECC 6 versus HANA module wise?
So that comparison is there. We have the details presentation on that, Nemeshji, and we can connect with you where we can connect again and show you. So module wise comparison basically is that there are additional functionalities, additional fields are there. So as earlier in ECC, traditional approach was there that the transactions were through SAP GUI, but now it is Fury based. So we have additional dashboards available, readily reports are available. In process wise, these additional patches of the GSTs, additional compliances fields are there. So that is a benefit from the ECC to S4HANA. What is the model to model specific? And majorly the drastic changes is in the finance and productions and your purchase and sales, that areas. Anything from the SAP Ariba sourcing, Ritejji, that SAP Ariba itself is a product, separate product, and it is a separate module altogether that will be implemented on top of the S4HANA, either it is a public cloud or private cloud, and that will give you the flexibility in the sourcing and procurement side. It is open data you will get. It is completely altogether as a separate product itself, SAP Ariba. It is not embedded into the core ERP system. So you can implement the SAP core ERP, either public cloud or private cloud. On top of that, you can implement the Ariba. Cost difference wise, Paragji, regarding to the public cloud versus private cloud, basically nowadays SAP coming up with the license concept as a FUE. full equivalent equivalence usage licenses. So public cloud is offering minimum 15 licenses, private cloud is minimum 60 licenses. That is the difference. And as per the license cost, it is huge cost difference between the public and private cloud. Does HANA still work with T-codes, or is it more like a search engine like Microsoft? It is work with the T-codes, but public cloud is a product where it is in private cloud you will have still functionality of the geo and usage through T-code based, but in public cloud it is completely browser based and it is app based basically. So you don't have the functionality as T-codes, but you have the pure apps basically. How could private or public ensure the scalability in future? Both systems are available for the scalable point of view. Scalable means you can keep on adding the company codes, keep on adding the organizational elements, keep on adding the plants, keep on adding the new businesses. If you have created the new legal entity, that also you can go ahead and add the new legal entities into the business. So we can segregate the roles on the organization level also. That is the, in both systems, it is the same flexibility and scalability is available to you. Yes, Parag, private cloud option is costlier than the public cloud. If anyone want to speak, they can unmute and speak also, right, Praveen?
Yes, they can. The floor is open for question and answers.
Yes,
so
yes.
please go ahead, guys.
Shrikanji, Parag Shimpi here. I am working as a head of IT for Bobst India. So what I
Yes,
wanted to check with that you mentioned a BTP solution from SAP, okay, which gives you your platform for the integration with various other applications. So do you also work on APIs and all in case we have the applications which needs to be integrated with the SAP solution?
yes,
Or
it's basically API based only nowadays in the cloud solutions. So
okay.
we consume the API or we push the APIs to the external system, or we consume from the external system APIs, and it is integrated through CPI, Cloud Processing Integrators are there. That is a tool through that we can do the interface between that BTP and
Okay.
CPI.
And also that will be add-on cost, right? On top of the license cost, as I understand.
That is a part of the your bomb selection at the initial stage itself as a separate component for the BTP and the CPI
Okay.
in the bill of material along
Okay.
with core ERP.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Any other
Yes.
questions?
So just one more thing from my side, Parag again. You said that on an average, the implementation timeline is around 3 to 4 months on an average, or 5 months maybe,
Yeah,
with the
3 to 5 months on an average.
examples that you have given. But in case if a company already is having the ECC and we need to do a lot of data cleansing and just we want to totally do the revamping and a complete changeover as a part of change management process, then what is your experience? How much time does it take to start from the data cleansing of ECC and then putting forward all those HANA and all these processes in place? In general, what is your timeline if you want to consider that?
It is the same timeline. What approach you are taking? Basically, if you want to go from ACC to private cloud and go with as it is data, then it is lift and shift concept. It will require minimum amount of time, just as a technical migration and upgrade will happen there. But if you want to re-engineering of the processes, redoing activities, then in that case, it is like as a greenfield implementation. We need to take completely KDS again, key data structure elements like org structure, then all your configuration objects, order types, and all these things. Do the configuration, do the testing, and then as per the cutover approach. So if you are in ECC already and you are planning to migrate to the S4, either it is a public cloud or private cloud with a refresh of the system, then better you do data cleansing and all these parts earlier, and then you start for the implementation so that your timeline will get reduced during the implementation, which is a business critical activity. data cleansing and all these things.
Yeah.
So,
And also, sorry,
so
I
3 to 4 months is enough in that case also.
Right. And are you also open for following up the agile methodologies? And you mentioned that in between your talk, rather than waterfall methodology, because in case the customer or our company is more keen on having some set of processes to be to go live within a month and 1 month time, then maybe we follow the agile one and then we add it, the subsequent ones in the month of 2 or 3 or something. So just following the agile methodologies instead of waterfall one.
Yeah, we are open for anything. Means generally, people do bifurcation in the methodologies, but see, frankly, whenever any implementation partner is coming, you need to understand your requirement, you need to understand your system, then you need to configure the system, you need to test the system, and then data migration activity. Either you go for agile, waterfall, sprints, activate, ASAP, but this activity need to get performed. Then and then only your system will be foolproof. So for this, and many people go for the big bang approach, or many people go for the model to model approach. So that is on depend upon that how you want to go ahead. So it is, we are open for anything, and
Okay.
we have done the projects in multiple methodologies. We did with the sprint also, we did with the activate also, we did with the agile also, we did with the modular approach also. Initially FICU and MM model implemented, then on top of that maintenance and production implemented. So that also approach we have delivered. So it is on customer choice and customer requirement basically.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Thank you.
Shrikant and Nimesh here. My question is in relation to Z reports. See, in ECC, there existing a lot of Z reports which are there, and if we intend to go to, let's say, public, where there is less flexibility, how to integrate those reports in S4?
No, public is not less flexible, first of all, Nemichi. Second thing is that SAP comes up with various beautiful dashboard reports along with the KPIs and performance indicators. So that will help you to optimize your Z reports, number one. Number two is that Z report means what? Ultimately, it is a data from the respective transactions. So either it is a standard one or either it is a custom data. If data is available in your system, then report generation and report finalization is not a big deal in public cloud also. We have delivered much complex reports in the public cloud, which were not there in the business also, in current system also. So public cloud is not limited from the flexibility point of view. BTP has enabled in such a way that you can do any customizations, any processes. There is no showstopper. Only thing is that in core, means in core box, we are not doing anything. We have to do on BTP platform only. That is the only we need to take care.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So Riteshji, what will be the license cost differentiation between the on-premise and RISE with SAP, and also in terms of cost implementation? Implementation wise, there is no much difference because both approaches are going to be same, either it is public or private. Only thing is SAP license cost will get differentiated because, as I said, there are minimum 15 licenses in 15 licenses required in public cloud and minimum 60. And commercial details you can connect with the Parvi. She will discuss further about that cost and other parts along with you.
Hey, hi Shrikant, this is Sagar here.
Yes, Sagar.
So now, yeah, recently SAP is very much promoting the clean core concepts, right?
Yes.
So, and of course, I mean, in S4 HANA, I mean, someone asked previously that there are Z reports. I mean, there could be ISFW object, no Z.
Yes.
So how
Yes.
we ensure that in the specifically in the public cloud, we maintain this clean core concept?
No, clean core concept means that is what, as I said earlier to the Nemichi, that you have Z processes and Z transactions, right? And you want to go with the new processes, new transactions as per the SAP best practice. And as I said, that SAP has given multiple options for the standard processes. So you want to use that, or you want to optimize that. On that basis, your core will remain clean. We will not do any developments in the core system, because what happened that SAP doing upgrade in every 6 months, and during upgrade, that whatever, if we did the extensions in the core, that will get overrides during that upgrade. So our core will remain clean, and BTP will be having the flexible to enhance or customize as per your requirement.
Okay. So we are not touching the core as such. We are making everything in the BTP side.
Yes. So that is a recommendation from the SAP side. Keep your core clean so that whenever SAP is pushing any patches or upgrade, you will get the benefit of that also. Don't do disturb core. Do whatever extensibilities or whatever changes on the BTP platform and use the core as it is clean. That is the SAP approach and clean core concept.
But I mean, having said that, then Shrikant, BTP would be then extensively or can be exploited for the customization, right? Or because
Yes. It can be like anything. It is a
I mean,
very
I can say
high.
misused. I mean,
Not
sometimes,
misuse, not misuse. See, ultimately, if you are willing to go with the tailor-made process completely instead of the SAP best practice, then there is no approach than the your BTP scalability.
Okay.
If your organization, if your business is okay to go with the best practice processes as it is, then there is no much BTP usage required.
Okay. But I mean, it's up to the customer how much they want to utilize the BTP
It is
and how much they want to go to
not only
standards.
customer, implementation partner also play a role a lot in this, because people should be aware that this functionality is already inbuilt in the SAP. Lot many places what happen that people are not aware and they give the workarounds as a customizations, but already inbuilt functionality is there. So that is depending on the customer and a partner, both areas.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Shrikant.
Yeah, welcome.
Any other questions? I think, sir, we have covered pretty much questions from everyone.
Yes.
So
We are covered
we
and
can
we are on time. So
yes.
I think hardly 2 minutes left. And if
Yes,
anything is
so
there, they can connect with you or they can raise the queries on the email IDs which we have shared. You have shared. And
yes.
once again, I would like to say thanks to all of the participants and good interactions with all of you. Looking forward to further future associations with all of you. And thanks to the TechOrbit team also for having the arrangement of this webinar to the organizations. Parvi, there is query
Yes.
from the Parag. Are you sharing the deck with all of them?
Yes, sure. We will share the deck with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you, Shrikant sir, for the insightful
Thank you.
session.
Thank you all.
Now I would like to conclude the webinar. My team would reach out to each and every one of you for the next steps, and we'll also be sharing the deck with you. And also, if you are interested in the detailed discussion, we will reach out to you. We appreciate your time and look forward to assisting you in your digital transformation journey. Have a great day, everyone.